Hi, welcome to my channel, Life with Annalise. This past weekend was my birthday weekend and I have some exciting news to share with you guys. I finally got my hands on some string of turtles or string of prostrata. I am going to try to propagate them. So once I introduce you to my new plants, we are gonna go into my greenhouse and start propagating together. All right then, let's get to it. Meet my string of turtles that I recently brought home. These are 4-inch pots that my sister got for me. I actually have always wanted a plant container with a vase, especially with the trailing plants. Doesn't she look so cute? With a full set of hair. And then I also got this 4-inch from both my kids. They chipped in and got Mom this lovely plant. And then my husband bought this 6-inch pot for me. This one has more pronounced pattern. And you can see there's like a lot of growths. Now I read that string of turtles do not like a lot of sun exposure because that bleaches the green color as well as the pattern. So I am going to try to place it in different areas of my house that have medium light and see where they will thrive in. I haven't gotten around to cutting any of these leaves for propagation, but just touching them and moving them around, I've had a lot of leaves and stem fall off. They are rather delicate, so I have gathered quite a few of leaves and stems just from these 4 plants. I'll show you guys in a bit how many have fallen off of these 4 pots. We're gonna try to propagate it. Typically, I will buy 2 plants and go at it with cutting one and propagating, but since these kept on falling off, I thought, you know, let's just use the ones that have fallen off, and once I'm successful at propagation, I'll probably go back to these plants and start cutting more. All right, I'm gonna take you guys over to the greenhouse and let's do the propagation. All right, so I had a change of heart. The greenhouse was super hot. I didn't want to record in there, so I moved everything inside my house. That way you get better lighting out here too. It's not too much sun exposure. So these are basically the leaves and stems that fell off from these 4 pots without me having to even cut it. It was just so delicate that if you move it or even touch it a little bit, it just fell off. So this is something to keep in mind when you guys do handle the string of turtles. I placed it in a Ziploc bag. You can see a little bit of condensation just from the heat outside. I didn't spray it or anything. It was just safe for me to place it in here until I had time to record and propagate with you guys. All right, so I'm gonna just start laying the leaves down in here. The medium that I use for propagation is cactus and succulent soil. Then I basically topped it with some peat moss. And I'm gonna place the plants in here and keep the soil moist. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Pull it out to here, so then it's just easier for me to pick out. I'm going to take the stems and try to propagate it first, and then later on I'll fill up the space with the leaves. So there should be a node at every leaf, and this is a stem that had a lot of leaf that fell off. When you guys propagate, I would highly recommend that you use the mature, bigger leaves like these as opposed to the small one, just because it gives you a better chance of rooting. And you want to make sure that the nodes are making contact with your medium. I heard that string of turtles is very easy to propagate, so I'm not going to fuss too much over placement. This one has a flower, which I'm just gonna pinch off here because I don't want my plant to waste its time on the flowers. I want it to spend its energy on growing. This one, it looks like there's roots already. I'm just going to leave it on the stem like this. There's really no special placement of these string of turtles when propagating. I just want to make sure that it's laying with the leaf facing upward. I place the leaves in the soil at an angle so then I can ensure that the node is buried into the peat moss. And I will give you guys an update in a few weeks to show you guys the progress of my string of turtles propagation. These will be my mama plants. All right, you guys, let's stay connected.